Hello, everyone. So we are about to start the next session. And hi, Marcel. How are you doing today?
Hello, great. How about you?
Good, good. So as we are moving towards the end of the Digital Asia Summit, we have two sessions left, and this is the second last session with Marcel, who is the CEO of Everest Marketing. Just to introduce the session a little bit. So Marcel is a founder and CEO of Everest Marketing and PPC specialist. He specializes in real estate marketing. In just 1 year, Marcel went from being a freelancer to having a young and dynamic team of more than 20 people spread all over the world and working remotely. The success of organization where members of the company are located thousands of kilometers apart from each other. Now that's something we are all interested in hearing about. In this masterclass, Marcel will tell you all the tricks and tools that will allow you to organize a team, systemize workflows, and scale marketing campaigns while you're having a team which is all remote. So excited for the session, Marcel, and we have some more people joining, and I think you can start with the session, and looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen. Let me see, give me a moment. Okay, can you confirm me in the chat that you can hear me well and you can see my screen? Can you hear me well? Yes? Okay. Yes, we can. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's presentation. I'm really excited to be here with you. And today I'm going to cover these 4 automation that is going to scale your agency in 2023. So who on earth is Marcel Garcia? Well, I have a business side. Okay, I'm the proud founder of Everest Marketing. It's a digital marketing agency here in Spain, and we are more than 20 people in the team. And I have people from everywhere. We work remotely, like from Venezuela, Spain, Uruguay, Argentina, and several parts of the world. And also, I have my coaching program. It's plug and play systems, where I help agency owners to implement systems and automations in order to scale their business. And I have also my adventure side. I love traveling with my fiance, with my friends, to Tomorrowland, to Bali. I have also like a YouTube channel where I upload almost every single week new content. So I try to have that 2 parts, okay? The business side and the adventure side, the freedom of implementing systems, and I can go traveling and having fun. So how do I manage an agency working remotely with more than 20 people while traveling and having fun? Well, obviously with systems and automations. For example, in the month of August, we automated like almost 5,000 tasks between clients and also the agency. And for example, one of the Zaps that I have, it took me a lot of time to build it and everything, but it got me back 1.2 hours per week. And I have links to this Zaps that you only have to set it up only in 14 minutes. So, okay, agenda for today. The main takeaways are how to grow the number of clients thanks to a proper sales system, how you can save a lot of hours with my client onboarding automation, how I increase customer retention through my Friday check-in system, and last but not least, how to onboard a new team member in just a few days. So let's go with the agency system number 1, the outbound sales system, how to grow the number of clients thanks to a proper sales system. So I really love this platform, Lucidchart, in order to design all my systems, to create all my flowcharts before creating any automations, before delegating into anyone. I prefer to design it and then execute it. Okay, so I really love to create SOPs. SOPs, for those that don't know, is to have like really clear instructions where you can delegate properly, for example, the sales system, or for example, some marketing strategies. In this case, I have an academy where I have all my SOPs. So for example, I have the sales development process A, where I have a video tutorial. I always use Loom video for that, flowcharts, email scripts, and cold call scripts. Then I have all my systems designed and put into Notion. And as you can see, I have everything organized in Notion. I have like the sales pitch, sales performance, data sources, the low ticket offer, assets, etc., etc. And the first part in this sales system is obviously to create that SOP for prospecting, okay, to get the right prospects for your agency. In this case, as you can see, we use a Google Doc where we put clear instructions for the team in order to get the right prospects, and in order to scrape the email, phone number, the information of the decision makers. We use tools like Lucia, PP Leads, Find a Lead, or Vola Norbert. And really, really important, if you're going to do this part of prospecting, try to organize it really, really well between the areas. Okay, so as you can see in the tabs, I have, for example, I divide all the prospects in Madrid, Malaga, Barcelona, Valencia, Alicante. You can do it by countries, okay, like UK, Spain, United States, India, etc., etc. Okay, so for me, the best way to create these SOPs is with a tool called Loom. Okay, so you can record your screen while you are explaining something. Okay, so for example, I have videos explaining how to use PP Leads, Lucia, Sales Navigator, and Find a Lead. And there's also a really cool tool. It's called Scribe, where it's a Chrome extension. And while you are using, for example, a platform, Facebook ads, Google ads, or whichever tool, it will record all the steps and it will put it really well organized, as you can see in the right hand side, okay, with the instructions, with the click, like really, really easy to create this instruction, these SOPs, so you can delegate it properly to the team. Okay, so what are the steps? Well, we have the first step is with all these prospects, we send a personalized email. Then from that personalized email, we will send automatic follow-ups to the prospects, okay, that we are interested, to the decision makers. And the main goal is to book an appointment, okay? And also we will do follow-ups through calls, WhatsApps, or LinkedIn message. So great, we have the first part, the personalized email, okay? So for example, in this case, we send this semi-automatic email. Why do I mean like semi-automatic? Because this is a template that we use in Close, the CRM Close. And for example, we are focused on getting real estate companies. This is our main niche in Everest Marketing, okay? So in the first email, we say, hello, Steve, I did some research on you and Brogan properties. I particularly like your portfolio that includes some absolutely stunning villas, like the house CR611. I just took it upon myself to create a little analysis on the following, okay? You don't have the Facebook pixel, you don't have the tag manager, you're not running Google ads or Facebook ads. Here is the custom video for you. And we create a Loom video, 2-3 minutes maximum, where we explain all this, okay? Why do we do this? Because it's more personalized for the prospect, and you have more chance for them to answer you, okay, to this email. And the main goal here is that you're right, you can choose the best day and time you want me to call you here, and it's a Calendly link, okay? So I'm not sure if you've seen it, okay, but in that link is personalized also. Why? Because I tried to put the name of the prospect, of the company's prospect, into the link, and we use, for example, a tool called Pixel Me, where we take the Loom video, we put it there, we put the personalized link with the branded domain. In this case, our website is everestmarketing.es. And the really cool thing about this tool is that you can put the remarketing pixels, okay, like from Facebook ads and Google ads. And why do we do this? For this, okay? When that prospect clicks on that link, it will activate the retargeting campaign, okay? We are going to appear everywhere, in the websites, in Facebook, in Instagram, in YouTube, okay? This is a really cool thing that we try to be everywhere when they click the link, okay? And also, what are the results of this? Well, we have a really high open rates with this strategy, and also thanks to the retargeting campaigns, we get a really high response rate from the emails. And if we get a high response of the emails, we have the calendar packed with appointments of future clients. How cool is that? So, okay, we have the appointment booked, but we didn't already get the client. Okay, so this is a part that is also really difficult, and our biggest enemy here is the no-show rate. Okay, so the no-show rate is the rate that from, for example, from 10 appointments booked, okay, maybe 5 people are going to appear in the appointment, 6, 7, or 10. So something that when you start with to book appointments with the prospects, you're going to see that from 10 appointments, okay, 5 they are going to appear to our appointment, okay. So in order to decrease the no-show rate, we are going to send them before the appointment email reminders, SMS reminders before 12 hours, 1 hour, and 50 minutes, okay. So we have the appointment booked. Then several emails you can use, for example, Sendinblue, MailChimp, or ActiveCampaign, and then you have the appointment with the prospect. So great, we have the appointment. Then we now going to activate a Zapier automation, okay, where in the CRM, the sales reps of your agency, they are going to put a summary of how the appointment went. Okay, so for example, when they fill out this form in Close CRM, it will automatically send a message to the sales team channel in Slack. Okay, why do I do this? Because I want to be aware of all the calls that my sales reps are doing in order to get the clients. Okay, so we have the demo call, but we didn't close it. We didn't close the deal in the call. So what we are going to do? Okay, so several follow-ups also with the CRM until they accept the, let me see, they accept, and then we send the contract. So for this, the sales rep, in order for him not to lose a lot of time creating the contract, putting all the details, from close, okay, we have a customer activity where when they accept the contract, they fill out the form, the sales rep fills out the form with, for example, who is closing the deal, contract language, what is the brand name, email to send the contract, which package, servicing included, full payment of finance cost, okay? So in that form, when the sales rep fills it out, it will automatically send a message to Slack, as you can see in the screen. And the coolest part is that it's going to create automatically a contract in PandaDoc. Okay, I'm not sure if you know PandaDoc, but it's a contract platform that that you can send to the clients. Okay, so it will create automatically a contract in PandaDoc with all the information of the client, and then it will send it directly to them. Okay, so great, contract sent. Just imagine that they don't sign the contract in that same day. Okay, so PandaDoc will send several follow-ups, okay, like several reminders, like, hey, fill out the contract in order to start the service. So it will be like follow-up number 1, number 2, number 3, until the deal is closed. And thanks to Zapier, we can update the status in the CRM, like, hey, we have a new client. So yeah, what do you think about this automation? Cool or not? Let's go to agency system number 2, client onboarding automation. How you can save a lot of hours with this automation. And okay, really cool. We are getting clients thanks to this first system. But what happens when you are flooded with new clients? You need to build a client onboarding automation. So in this case, I've built an automation of more than 26 steps in Zapier. But obviously, before creating this app, I will design it in Lucidchart and then execute it in Zapier. Okay, this is the methodology that you have to follow. So, okay, the client signs the contract in Pandadoc. That's the trigger in Zapier. So, what's the next step? Okay, it will send automatically a message to the managers team that, hey, we got a new client with the monthly retainer, with which package, minimum term length, and the client email. Okay, what it will do also automatically, it will update the status and the opportunity in the CRM. As you can see, it will appear, hey, it's a customer. So all the sales reps, when they see this prospect, they will say, hey, this is an actual customer in the agency. And also the monthly retainer will appear also in the CRM. Okay. Next automation that I will activate, it will send automatically an email to the client, okay, where we are going to ask them the account login, social media, files, images, logos, and we will put the link of the onboarding, okay? So in this case, if they click in that link, it will they will have to go to a process where they are going to have to see like a series of videos, okay? So the first video is welcome to Everest Marketing. You watch the video, okay, you go to the next step, and it's contracts and payment on the invoices. Next step, send us all the information. Next step, access to the account. So we put also SOPs with Looms where we show them, hey, to give us access to Google Ads, to give us access to Facebook Ads, to give us access to this, okay? We have clear instructions also for the client, for them to send us all the information, okay? Then they book the kickoff call, and the last video is onboarding completed. Okay, next, it will send also automatically to the client a digital certificate through Accredible. What's this specifically? Well, this is like a digital diploma where we try to get like a smile from the client, like, hey, this is the first time we've seen an action like this. So this is a digital diploma, okay, that it will create automatically with the name of the company, okay, of the client. Like Everest Marketing certifies that the Raul marketing team have officially become Everest Marketing Sherpas on the date that they signed the contract, and all the signatures and variable input, they are already done as a template in Accredible. And this is a really cool thing that is, okay, the client received this, they can share it, this diploma, to LinkedIn, to Facebook, or even through WhatsApp. So they can share it with their friends, or maybe the professional connections of LinkedIn, so they can hear about you and maybe talk to your agency in the near future. How cool is that? How cool is that? If you can like send a message in the chat, so I can see that you are liking these tools and these strategies, it will be great. Okay, so next automation is to send the invoice to the client. Okay, so we use a tool called Hold It. Okay, it's a really cool tool where you can have all the invoices, the finance of your company, and it will create the invoice and it will send it directly to the client. So you don't have to spend a lot of time doing manual stuff. You can do it through Zapier. Okay, so let's go. Also, it will create, thanks to this automation, okay, if you want, you can do like a screenshot, okay, because it is a bit more technical, and from the information of the contract, it will create automatically the link of Stripe, okay, so it will do something like this, like the name of the service and the name of the client, so it's totally personalized, and they can pay with card or with bank debit. Okay, and obviously if we have that link, thanks to Zapier, we are going to send it to the client so they can pay us as soon as possible. So as you can see, that link is a dynamic link. It will create it thanks to Zapier. It's not a static link. Okay, so it will say, hey, hi, in order to proceed with activation of your account, we need you to make the payment through the following link. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so in the agency, the sales rep, when they close the deal, we don't want them like to disappear, because that's something that the client doesn't like, hey, I've been used from this sales rep. Like, we want them, the sales rep, also to be in the onboarding part. Okay, so hey, I'm going to sell you our services, but I'm going to help you with all the onboarding process. So how do we do this? Well, in this case, Roberto Bello, we are putting this example. Roberto Bello is the one that closed the deal, and Roberto Bello has a ID in close. So the thing that we are going to do is to match the close ID with the Asana ID. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, we use, for example, Google Sheet. Okay, and we create this automation where we say, hey, this close ID is the same that this Asana ID, and then it will create all the tasks for this sales rep. Okay, so as you can see, it will create automatically the onboarding card for the client with all the steps that the team has to follow in order to onboard this client as soon as possible. Okay, so in this case, for example, you can see that in Zapier, we can put the name of the task and also the deadline. So just imagine that we put, for example, the SDR, the sales rep check-in. Okay, what does it mean? That the sales rep in 3 months is going to speak with the client and ask them, hey, how everything is going, is the team treating you well? Okay, so that's the cool thing. Like, you don't have to put, okay, the deadline is maybe in February the 23rd of 2023. No, you put 3 months inside Zapier, and it will create all the tasks with the assignee of that task and also the deadline. Okay, guys, what do you think about this automation, the second automation? If you liked it, okay, if you can give me like thumbs up if you are liking this automation and these tools. Okay, so let's go to agency system number 3, the Friday check-in system. How increase customer retention through this system. Okay, so obviously I'm going to use Lucidchart in order to put to design all the system and then execute the automation. And for this, we are going to use Watergraph. Okay, Watergraph for me is a really cool reporting tool where we are going to use it to send every single Friday at 10 a.m. a report, okay, in digital and in PDF, so the client knows what we are doing every single week. Okay, so this is how we do it. We send it to the client and also to the project manager and also to the media buyers. Okay, and also every Friday they will receive the automatic report from Watergraph, and also there's going to be a task every single Friday in Asana where, with a clear SOP, as you are seeing in the screen, the media buyer is going to do a Loom video analyzing the report of Watergraph, and he will send it to the client. Okay, and also those are 2 emails. We're going to send them 3 emails on Friday. Okay, why do we do this? Because we want to have several touch points with the client so they know that we are working every single day with their accounts. Okay, so in this case, we say there's a automation in Zapier where every single Friday at 11 a.m. we send this email that it says, hello, Christopher, as every Friday, I will appreciate if you can give me 2 minutes or less to take this weekly survey and share how your experience with us was this week. This feedback is visible to the different levels of management within the company, allowing us to see how our teams are doing and where, if anything, we need to get more involved. Fill out the 2-minute survey here. Okay, so this is the survey, and you can use Google Forms, Asana form, ClickUp form, whichever. Okay, so you create this, for example, what's the brand, what's the name of your company, how likely are you to recommend Everest Marketing to a friend or colleague after this week? 1, not at all likely, or 10, extremely likely. What is your primary reason for choosing the above number? And the cool thing with Asana form is that you can put like a conditional or like an automation where if they choose a 9 or a 10, there will be more questions. Okay, so for example, if they choose a 10, it will appear, thank you very much for choosing a 10 out of 10. Our goal is always to achieve your goals and expectations. It will help us a lot if we could get a testimonial from you about our service. You will only have to book a day and an hour below to make a video call of no more than 5 or 10 minutes with us. See how easy? And in addition, for this great effort you are making for us, we will donate 20 euros to the charity of your choice. And in addition, for this great effort, will you be willing to do it next week? Yes, no, okay. And what day suits you and at what time. Okay, so the cool thing is that we receive cool testimonials from our clients that, for example, they chose at 10, then they chose when to have the video call, and what is your primary reason for choosing the above number. Very clear and friendly communication with all members of the team. So I'm always up to date on how the team is performing with our clients. So for example, this is the automation. When there's a new form field as a task in Asana, it will send automatically a message to the managers team in Slack. Okay, as you can see, and I'm always up to date of everything that is happening in the agency. So also, apart from being alert in the agency and how the team is performing, we are going to receive testimonials. Okay, you record that video call with the client, and you can use it for all your marketing strategies. So great, we've finished system number 3. If you can leave me thumbs up if you like the third system. We are going to go to the last automation, the team onboarding. How to onboard a new team member in just a few days. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting clients thanks to the sales system. We are getting a lot of clients. Then from all these clients, we can onboard them properly. Then we can retain them. And what happens that we are getting a lot of clients in the agency? Well, we need more team members, okay? So if we need more team members, then we have to onboard them as well, okay? So one of the problems that I had when I started my agency is that my team was scaling really, really fast, and maybe the onboarding will take like 3, 4, 5 weeks for them to learn all the tools, all the systems in the agency. So I said, hey, we need to change it. So I obviously created, I created the system in Lucidchart, and then I executed. And thanks to this system, I am able to onboard new team members in only less of 1 week. Okay, how cool is that, guys? So let's go to the first part, and it's how to get new team members in your agency. So for example, we use you can use Upwork, Indeed, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Freelancer. Okay, and I have the template if you want to take a screenshot. So you have the template of the job post. Okay, I will give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the next slide. So we are receiving proposals, okay, from all these platforms. Then obviously we need to analyze them. Then we do a filter, and we interview those that are the best candidates for the agency. Then we hire the applicant, and then we start the onboarding. Okay, so we have the system, and I will show you at the end of this presentation how you can get this this system. Okay, so obviously we are going to use Zapier for the next automation, and I use Close CRM to hire new people. So not only to get clients, it's also to get more team members into the agency. So I have a custom activity where I choose, okay, who is the new team member, in this case, Jose Cadenas, the email, okay, the personal email and the phone number. Why do I do this? Because then I can send automatically a message to the hiring channel in Slack. It will create, obviously, if we are using Accreditable, and it's for free, but after an amount of digital certificates, they will charge you, okay? If we are investing in this, let's use it also for the new team members, okay? So as you can see, we are going to also certify the new Sherpas with the new team members. And it will create all the tasks with the assignee and the deadlines in Asana. So we will have, for example, assign manager for the following subtasks, create email address, request a professional picture, create and send the signature, okay? Send an agreement through PandaDoc, all these steps with the assignee and the deadline, thanks to Zapier, okay? And also we have really cool things like send the welcome email, buy 2 Everest Marketing t-shirts and send to members' address, and a 3-month reminder to review the applicant's petition. So in the welcome email, the project manager that is in charge of the new team member, okay? So for you to know, in my agency, we have 4 teams, okay? We have 1 sales team and 3 teams of fulfillment, okay? And each team of fulfillment, I have a project manager, okay? And then the designers, the media buyers, the social media manager, okay? So the project manager is going to be in charge of onboarding this new team member. And they will send this welcome email thanks to a template that it's already done. And we are going to send in that email the academy, so they see the introduction, who is Everest Marketing, the mission, the vision, the goals, the services, how all the SOPs of the social media tools, landing pages, sales, prospecting, okay? This is, for example, how we do it in Notion with Loom videos, with all the clear instructions of how to use Sales Navigator, PandaDoc, TP Leads. Then we have a link where they can sign the collaboration agreement thanks to PandaDoc, okay? Then there's an onboarding survey, okay? So it says, this is a very comprehensive survey, so please take the time to complete it. This will help us to get a better picture of you and make the collaboration as effective as possible, okay? So they go to that survey and they will put the name, email address, what's your date of birth, what do you do for fun, any hobbies, what's your t-shirt size, so we can send them the t-shirt of Everest Marketing, what's your physical mailing address, so we can send them the t-shirt, what is your preferred payment method, PayPal, Wire, Wise, etc., etc. Have you worked in a marketing agency before? If they answer yes, we will ask them, hey, what are the things that you didn't like and what are the things that you liked? And in general, what tendency, habits, personality traits, or patterns of yours should we keep in mind to support you in the best way possible? Okay, so we know better who is coming to the team. Okay, so we have obviously several automations in Zapier where if they sign the agreement in PandaDoc, we will receive the Slack message. Also, we have automation that when in Asana they fill out the form, it will send also a Slack message and a reminder that we have to buy t-shirts for this new team member, okay? And last but not least, in this welcome email, they are going to schedule the onboarding call, okay, with the project managers. So as you can see, I'm going to like recap. We signed the new team member, okay? We don't do a call with them. We are going to give them all the instructions through the welcome email, the academy, etc., okay? And when they finish, okay, they have maximum 1 week to learn everything. They will have an onboarding call with the project manager, okay? So the project manager or me, we don't spend a lot of time or waste a lot of time with a new team member, and they are already trained, and so they can start and work with us as soon as possible. And when they book a call through Calendly, obviously, we are going to use Zapier for them to send a Slack message to the team, okay? So they know that they have to do a call with the new team, okay? So that's all for today. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on Instagram at soy Marcel Garcia, okay? If you want to screenshot or take a note. And don't go. I have one last thing. Claim your no obligation free 30-minute strategy session call with me. Okay, you can book 30 minutes with me so you can ask your questions to see in which way I can help you. And also, I'm going to give you these 4 systems for you in PDF totally for free. Okay, if you book a call through this QR code. Okay, so I'm going to leave a couple of seconds so you can screenshot or you can book it right away. Okay, so yeah, I want to know also in the chat if you like this presentation, the 4 automations so you can scale your agency in 2023. So yeah, thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Marcel, for the amazing session. And I'm sure that everyone loved the session, and we have been seeing that everyone is commenting in the chat box that how much value it has been for them. Thank you for being a part of Digital Asia. Thank you so much. So we'll move towards the next session. People will find the link of the next session in the chat.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me to the event, and yeah, I will be glad to help
and
you.
And people who have more questions, you can connect with Marcel on LinkedIn or Instagram, as he said, and do join the free session that he has provided to everyone who has joined the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.